This is our final stand. What happens here will echo through the ages. Regardless of outcome, they will know that we fought with honor, that we fought for the freedom and safety of our people. Remember, heroes, fear is your greatest enemy in these befouled halls. Steel your heart, and your soul will shine brighter than 1,000 suns.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Lich King Normal Healer's Guide. This is on the PTR, so we don't have all of our add-ons and weak auras, but let's do it. Now we are 2 healing this. You don't need more than 2 healers, that's a waste. There's 3 things you have to worry about in phase 1. Very simple. Here's the first one, Infest. He's going to debuff the entire raid, just heal them to full, and it will drop the Infest. It's that simple. Second thing is obviously the tank damage. He's not going to be getting hit as hard as Algalon in my opinion, but he will be taking some pretty good damage. So heal the raid, let it transfer to the beacon. And the third thing is the Necrotic Plague. When the big ad spawns, he'll start spamming that. There it goes, Necrotic Plague. What they do is they run to the ad, you dispel him, it gets on the ad, you're done. Very simple. Those are the only 3 things that you have to worry about. The third responsibility could be passed off to a DPS if healing is too intense for you guys. So really all you have to worry about is that, the infest, and keeping the tanks alive. That's it for phase 1. Now you see me using quite a bit of flash of lights weaving in with my holy lights. I cannot explain to you what spells to use when healing this fight. You're going to have to feel out the damage yourself. Your tank may take more damage or less than my tank. So you just have to experience it and feel out the damage to know how many flash of lights and holy lights to cast and when. And you get that by actually doing this fight yourself. The transition phase, you have to be careful. You want to take this path right here to get to that sweet spot, which is right over here. Now, while running in this line, do not go in front of the Shamblers, the big ad. Stay out of this area right here. They have a frontal cone attack that will one-shot you. So just be careful and run to the back. There's 3 things to watch out for in the transition. Look at the tank's health right now. He gets hit fucking hard. I beaconed him early because when those big ads enrage, they hit like a truck. So spam big heals when they enrage, when you see them enrage. I usually just spam Holy Light in this transition until I see those big ads dead. Second thing is an attack called Pain and Suffering that he will constantly cast. This is a frontal cone attack. Anyone in that space, that area, is going to take damage. That's why you want to spread apart. The more people who spread out, the less people who gets hit by that. And the third thing you have to watch out for is the Raging Spirit. It's very simple. The tank faces him away, you're perfectly fine. Just be behind it. That's why we ran to the very back of this ice. That way we will not be in front of that spirit. Transitioning back is a little tricky because you have to stay behind the Raging Spirit, which some people don't do. At the same time, you have to get to the Lich King because we have to stack on him. So some people may get hit really hard by the Raging Spirit. You have to heal, move, heal, move, heal, move until you actually get to the Lich King. That's how I do it to get to him to keep people alive. Here we go. Phase 2, the hardest part of the boss fight, in my opinion. So many things happen here. You're still going to get infest. So you're going to have to spam the raid when it happens. But that will also heal the tank. The tank's going to be taking lots of damage. So it's the same as phase 1. Spam the raid, let that transfer to the tank. They will be taunting off of each other. So they have to call it out so you can pre-heal them and get them ready. Pre-beacon, it just makes it easier. The next 2 things you have to worry about is Defile and Valkyrie. That's what makes this really hard. They can come at almost the exact same time, so just be aware of that. I'm assigned to stunning the second Valkyrie, so that's no problem. We spread for Defile right here, but at the same time the Valkyrie came and picked him up. Get the stun off, keep healing because the tank's going to keep taking damage. Once you get that stun off, you're done. You just go back to healing the raid, healing the tank, and you're good to go. Defile, you just want to take it out of the middle. We have a position where we take it. It's right here, where Tyrion is in the opposite side. That's the ideal place. Keep the center clear.
The file goes to the portal, guys. The file goes to the portal. Everybody, portal, portal, portal. We're gonna get the file first. Now we're back inside. Everybody on the box. Get tight, get tight,
Taunted.
get tight.
We have two stuns. I Holy Wrath right here because I did not think the other Paladin was going to get the stun, but he did after I Holy Wrath, so that diminished his stun by half the duration. We got it anyways,
Tight
but
inside, tight
you
inside.
do have a second stun if, another person can't get it. And I ran far out for Defile because we're at transition right now,
Just push it
and
in.
I was trying to be safe right here.
Good.
This transition phase is way easier than the first one since you have no shambling horror ads, but you still have the pain and suffering and the raging spirit. So run to the sweet spot again, which is in the back, stay behind the ad, and just heal everyone. The tank, whoever's tanking this ad, is going to take the most damage, obviously. You really shouldn't have two ads up at the same time. As soon as the next one comes, one should die if you have decent DPS, and that there's really nothing else to do in this phase. Conserve your mana,
Only
try and
go in
flash of
tanks.
light if you can,
Your
or
ads can be
use your
behind
cheapest
whoever
spell and try
whoever
to
has the
get
raging
your
spirit.
mana back up for phase 3. There's
Whoever's
not
at
too
the
much damage here.
face them to the throne. For whoever has the raging spirits.
We're getting 1-1. Get this one back. No, I got silence off the rip on that. Move in.
Transitioning
Face them to
back
the
into the
throne.
final
Face the raging
phase,
spirits to
remember
the
stay
throne.
behind the raging
Okay.
spirits, but at the same
We're
time
still on
stack on
page.
the tank. We fucked up here. We had him in the
Yeah,
center.
that's on
He
me.
was
Get
supposed to
Lich.
be at the edge with us, but so we did more running than
Bring the heat,
necessary.
bring the velocity.
Phase 3, the final phase, there's four things you have to watch out for as a healer. The Vile Spirits, Defile, Harvest Soul, and the heavy tank damage. Those are the four things you have to watch out for. The Vile Spirit's the first one. We fucked up. We started in the center and he spawned them in the center. So we could not get our soaker to really soak them very
Stay spread.
Taunted.
diligently.
Spread, be spread, be
That
spread.
was our bad. Use a cooldown, use whatever you have to stay alive for this phase. On normal, they can't one shot you if you have low health, but on heroic, they will one shot you. So
Buffing.
do not fuck that part up.
Okay, we're moving
We
across
run to
now.
the corner and he does the
Buffing
Vile
corner.
Spirits again.
File on 7.
Then we run to the other side when he does
You
it,
want to be
or after he does it. This is where we watch out for Defile as well, because that's the second thing you have to watch out for.
I'm dropping the
I
ball.
kind of fucked up right there and dropped it in the center, which I'm not supposed to, but it was the heat of the moment. So once we get to the other side, the second soaker, which is me, goes and soaks up the Vile Spirits. And here you see Harvest Soul. He'll pick a random member, pull them in, suck them into the other world, and they have to stay alive on their own. But they will take pretty big damage while he's harvesting their soul, while he's sucking them in.
File. I'm going to try and check these. Trying to aggro
Hello,
them.
John.
Finally, the tank damage. This is again something you have to do yourself and learn the experience of how much damage someone takes when tanking the Lich King. I failed on my part. I
I
let the
got most
tank
of them.
die. He did go down pretty fast in my defense.
Defile
But
moving.
yeah, just stay on top of those tank kills. Again, heal, move, and keep doing that until you actually get to the Lich King.
File.
Get to where you're supposed to go.
Spirits move across.
Offensive.
Huge heal zone.
Just push at 3%. Holy shit.
Don't move him. Don't
Just
move
see
him.
it.
Just sit still.
Everyone spread out. Use your lock rock as soon as you get hit.
I'm taking all these spirits. They went out there all into me.
Okay.
Good job, Praxi.
That's it. That's a kill.
GG.
Dude, fucking easy.
World 13, baby.
Hey, good job, guys.
Hell yeah.
Look, all white. Fuck.
I know, right?
Alright, everyone released.